Welcome back to Coffee and Sawdust. I am Mike. I wanted to build another bird feeder, and I promise you this one is quick and easy. It might take you 10 minutes, if that. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Alright, this is going to be the easiest, fastest bird feeder you will ever build. It's simple. First, 2x6, which is technically 1 3/4, 1.5 by 5.5, but it's a 2x6. And because it's 5.5 inches wide, I went over 5.5 inches. So you'll have a 5.5 by 5.5 block. In the center, I came down 2 3/4. I came over 2 3/4. That is my center. I will be cutting a 2.5 inch hole with this hole bit. I am leaving this section on. I will cut that off after I drill the hole. That way I've got all of this to support me drilling out the hole. Now that I've got my hole cut, my next is a 1/2 inch dowel rod. This will go all the way through to the other side. This will be for the perch, so the birds can perch on this or whatever and eat the apple. On the opposite end of my perch hole, I'm going to drill another hole here for twine to make a loop so we can hang it. Alright, the next step, I cut it out. So what we're going to do now, we're going to come down 2 3/4 and 3/4, and that's the center. Drill a hole all the way through. Do that on both sides. You can use a shish kebab metal, or I'm using a coat hanger, and this is what goes all the way through and keeps the apple inside the hole. So this will go all the way through like that. I'm going to take my wire coat hanger, I'm going to bend it like this. That creates a handle. I cut my dowel 7.5 inches long. That way I've got a 3-inch perch on this side and a 3-inch perch on this side, so the birds can land on it and peck away at the apple. I'm gonna make a bunch of these. I'm gonna sell them for a few bucks, but what I'm gonna do now is take a router, go on the inside of both sides of the hole. I'm gonna go around it with the router on both sides, pretty it up, make it look pretty. I'll be right back. I asked Google what colors attract birds the most, and Google said bright colors. It's all sanded, and now I think I'm going to paint it white. I'll be right back. I painted it, or started painting it, and I realized I forgot to put my perch in. So now we're going to put the perch in, and then we'll paint it again. Alright, so it is now dry. I created a little hanging hook out of the rest of that coat hanger for now, until I figure out something else. But that's it. Now, let me show you how it's done. Have your apple. That's it. I will cut that now. So it's not too long. That's it. That was the new bird feeder build. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. And until my next video, you guys keep building.